Howdy everybody, it is the 15th of February 2022 and I got some news that I don't much care for, but not much I can do about it. So stay tuned. So this is the latest on my application for a permit to have a fresh produce sales thing here at the farm, farmers market, flea market, antique show, arts and crafts show, whatever type of event we want to have. Welcome back to the farm, everybody. It is cold. It's supposed to snow again tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. The reason why I kind of seem a little down in the dumps, well, I got my reports back from several places that were writing off, said good to go. Then I got 3 that are saying, no, I'm not good to go. So about half of them said no. And we're going to get into that right now. One of the entities that I had a little bit of an issue with, or they had an issue with the property, was a highway department. I had a little bit of a run-in with them a few years ago. They wanted me to pay a $150 permit fee and spend about another $1,500 on just making improvements to the ground to install a 24-foot double gate. So I knew I was going to have a little bit of an issue with them. I went to them. They looked it over, and I have a few issues that we have to correct first, and this is the first one. Now this would have been the exit for the show. People would have been coming this way to come out here onto 3400 North Road, which goes over to the stop sign down there at the corner. Okay, we turn back around here. This gate is too narrow. It's 12 foot across. They require 20. So in order for me to go that wide, and because of me not able to go that way, I'd have to cut back clear to those trees, if not take the trees clear out. One of the problems with that gate right there being as narrow as it is I have to widen this driveway. Well, I can't go any wider here because that's where the domestic water well is for the house, so I have to go over here to the pine trees. Trouble is, there's 3 of those buggers, 60-some years old and 50-some foot tall, right there. Yeah. And I could make it wide enough, but I would have to trim up the trees here on this side of them, right up the side here, up high enough so a taller vehicle could get through, and I think they said something about like 14 feet. So yeah, I'd have 3 big tree stumps showing on that side. Another issue of concern was the lack of a 12-inch diameter galvanized steel corrugated culvert pipe running from here over to the other side there. I'd have to have 4 sections of pipe and 2 couplers and 2 gaskets. I would have to make 2 pairs out of those pipes and the gaskets and the couplers. So I'd have 40 foot here behind me at the south gate and 40 foot over at the north gate. Now all of that doesn't sound too bad, you say. Well, let me get this started here. Just for the 4 sections of 20 foot long, 12-inch diameter galvanized steel culvert pipe, the couplings and the gaskets, it's $2,404 less taxes, shipping, handling, etc., so forth. Okay. Then they want signs. I have to have 2 16-inch DOT-approved stop signs facing into the grounds at every one of those gates. Okay. That, and then at the north gate across the street, I need a sign that says cross traffic does not stop. It's one of those yellow warning instructional type signs, and that has to be either mounted in such a fashion that the wind and whatnot won't blow it over, or I have to go to the neighbors and get permission from them to actually mount a thing in the ground to stick that sign on a pole down into to hold it upright. So, yeah, a lot of issues there. The Planning and Zoning Department also wanted to know what type of signs I was going to have up, how many there were going to be, how big the face size was that you would be reading on, what colors they were, etc., so forth. And how the hell am I supposed to know? I got to account for the vendors' signs too, so I don't know what they're going to put up. So, yeah, that just got to the point of being stupid and ridiculous there. Anyway, I won't bore you with the rest of the details or the cost of whatever needed to be done. Water Resource Board did want a catch basin or pond created with a filtration system, which that's kind of unusual because we don't have any water running off the place, but that's what they want. And anyway, I won't bore you with the rest of the details of the thing. Needless to say, I put off doing the permit until I get all these things fixed and changed, because there's no sense and you can't apply for it anyway without them. So anyway, it doesn't sound like we're going to have a permit to do any of our functions here at the farm this year, or any of the extra business on the side, like my own personal produce sales through a little vendor stand that we talked about. So that's pretty much done. The farmer market people wanted to start selling by June 7th of May, because the 8th of May is Mother's Day, so they wanted to sell flowers and whatnot for the last minute shoppers for Mom's Day, which I understand and I get, but if I can't get a permit till June, we're done anyway. And by the time I get all these projects that they require me to have done for the farm, get a contractor lined up to do them myself, whatever, but the earliest I could turn that in would be probably July. So, June or July. So, yeah, we're going to be not being able to do it this year. So, anyway, that's a brief update on what's going on. We're going to concentrate on doing the farming this year with planting and seeding grass hay and alfalfa hay. We're going to get into hay production, and we're going to do it all with antique and vintage equipment. So, anyway, if you enjoy that sort of thing, stay tuned, because we will be doing that. So, right down there, don't forget to click on the subscribe thing so you can catch every one of the videos when they come out. So, that said, y'all have a great day. I'm Farmer Dave, and y'all be careful out there. Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, and we'll catch up with you later. Bye-bye.